Why, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm Silent Senior 09, and this is Let's Play Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. It has been a while, but as always, it's a pleasure to be back. Last time we left off, we cleared normal path in challenge mode. Today, we're getting started on hard mode. Yes. Hi there. Are you giving it your all? You better bet your bottom dollar, Professor. You must be pretty confident to try the hard path. An enemy even more frightful than the Elite Four awaits. But that makes it more fun. Indeed it does. Bring this enemy on. Good luck! Oh, feels so good being back doing this. I do apologize in advance, y'all, for kind of flubbing around. Okay, hang on. Faulkner's got to give us his 2 cents. I've been waiting for you. I'll show you my might. Oh man, here we go! Alright, so what was I saying? Oh yeah. I apologize, the updates have been really lacking in, well, in every department. Like, Paper Mario hasn't been updated. This game, Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, hasn't been updated. And, well, I mean, I don't have to update it regularly, but the Shenanigan Highlights hasn't been updated in some time, but I know that for a while I was updating that like, oh my gosh, whoa! It's like once every so many months, and now I'm just kind of farting around with that, too. There are a few factors kind of going into why I'm not updating as often. The first of the two is, as many of you know, I am in the midst of job hunting, and as anybody who's ever tried a job hunt before, it is a stress bomb. It requires so much energy. You have to keep your email up to date, you have to constantly check your phone and see if anybody's called you, and if they've called you, see if they've even bothered to leave a voicemail that's like, hey, we're interested in you, you know. It's just all around mentally exhausting, and it's also kind of mundane, because each day goes by that you're trying to look for a job or a place that's hiring, and you go and do the usual, hi, I'm so-and-so, this is all my resume stuff. This is why I would be good to your company. Please hire me. Thank you for reading. You know, stuff like that. You know, you have to sell yourself, essentially, or more like sell your soul. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? No, anyway. Well, it was done a lot quicker than I thought it would be. So that's going on. Also, for something completely unexpected for y'all, after Faulkner gives us his "I've been beaten" speech here. Dang, I've been beaten. I lost. Well, if I don't train more... If you don't train more, what? Oh! Seriously? What a cliffhanger. Oh. Check it out! Another trainer! Ooh! Alright, gentlemen. That was an amazing match. Yes, good show. Won't you battle me? I forgot. What does this one do? I think this is the Pikachu trainer. Well, anyway, Cynical's up next. I was right! Wait, did I don't know. Did I remember to match 8? Maybe I don't have to match 8. Maybe I have to only match 7. I don't know. I will at some point make sure to make note very clearly and explicitly what all you have to do to unlock each of these trainers. But I'll keep it one video so it's nice and organized, you know? So that way it's not quite so chaotic, if you will. Not to be confused for Chaos Sinful Rose. Bitch tip waffles! Sorry, dude, I just couldn't resist. Alright, some of you are like, dude, this guy's crazy. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it, dude. Alright, so what was I saying? Oh, I was saying something else that was kind of occupying my time. Making me el occupado, like a restroom that's in dire need of being used by somebody, but it's currently occupied. I have been gradually transferring videos over, at least selected few, and by select few I mean basically projects that I'm very proud of and that I'm like, yes, I'm okay with transferring, to this other site known as Vidme. And some of you may know about it, and some of you are like, what? What is that? Is that one site that a lot of people were jumping ship to because they were like, panic! YouTube's dying! Go to the other site! Before anybody panics, no, I don't plan on jumping ship. And for those who are on Vidme, and you happen to be watching this, because I have a feeling I will be transferring this project over there as well, at some point. I don't plan on just using that as a dumping grounds, if you will, if you're worried about that, for just, like, a secondary channel or backup channel. What I want to do, actually, is I want to do something called dual uploading, where essentially I upload to 2 video sharing websites at the same time with the same type of projects. You know, as they're recorded, edited, and ready to be published for the public to view, because I find that'll probably be the most beneficial in the grand scheme of trying to get more exposure, because I mean that's what a lot of us are shooting for when we're making these videos. I lost! Look after my Pikachu! Oh, sorry dude, I mean to keep you waiting. So we got Pikachu. I don't remember offhand, but I think that is if you match a combo of 8 or greater. I don't feel like I did. Maybe my future self has already corrected me. But that's how you get Pikachu, the gentleman with Pikachu, to appear. There are other trainers, obviously, as you saw the squares, and we will gradually get to those as we, the time becomes relevant.
I've been studying too, so I won't lose this time. Well, let's begin.
I'm eager to see what you got, dude. So, concluding the topic so I can stop rambling about it, or maybe elaborate more in extremely interesting detail. Ooh. For those who are curious and wish to check me out on Vidme, I believe it's vid.me/SilentSenior09. It's linked on my YouTube profile About section page, if y'all are curious as to, okay, well, is there, a big difference? No, not really. Presently, all I have are just a handful of videos, and for me, it's a handful. For some people that are already on that site, they're like, what the fudge, dude? This guy's got a lot of content, man. So, for those who, again, if I have any viewers who are on Vidme and are watching this project now, and I happen to transfer it over, hopefully sooner rather than later, and you're thinking, wow, this guy knows how to really provide content. He's got a lot of high-quality stuff here. Yeah, that's mostly because I've been on YouTube for some time, so yeah, I've been keeping up and trying to get that done, and what I'm doing is I'm just kind of pacing myself. I'll do 5 or 6 videos at a time, I'll transfer it over, and then essentially what my goal is, I'm going to choose the best projects I want to share over there, as kind of a dual uploading setting, and then the ones I'm not so crazy about, I'll still leave on YouTube. I won't make them unlisted playlists or anything like that, but there's a chance I may use that as an opportunity to redo those projects on Vidme only. I mean, I don't know, some of you can probably voice your opinion. You're like, no, dude, if you do it on Vidme, go ahead and share it on YouTube as well. Have a final draft, kind of like you did with your Pokemon Puzzle League for the N64 version. You can let me know in the comments what you think.
Amazing! I have to train even more!
By the way, I just realized I am ponying the crap out of these gym leaders, and I mean, it's a bit early to celebrate, because that's only 2 stages plus a trainer. Alright, Whitney, are you gonna provide me with a little more of a challenge?
Hey! You've kept me waiting again.
How rude.
Don't complain. I didn't complain. You're complaining now. Let's battle!
Well, as long as you don't bring Miltank, I'm good. Let's go and use our newly acquired Pikachu from Gentleman, so we can shock Ha to the limit. I was actually trying to spin that off on a quote from Static Shock, but I kind of messed it up, so instead I'll just correct myself and say, I put a shot to your sister! There we go, okay. Had to get that out there at least once. Yeah, so it's been pretty cool, the Vidme community. I'm so sorry for those who are on YouTube, and it's like, dude, shut up about it, man. Or if you're somebody on Vidme, you're like, dude, stop talking about us. Seriously, you're making us blush. Gosh! We're shy people. What are you doing giving us exposure? Oh, so many people. Oh my goodness. I've been enjoying getting to know the community a little bit. I mean, initially it was Figquink from, I think his channel's name is DB News, but I'll put his channel name on screen. He was the reason I've decided, yeah, okay, sure, I'll go ahead and dual upload, because I was hesitant at first. I was thinking, oh, that means I'm gonna have to download every single video to publish video, and then basically republish those videos over on the website. Actually, all I have to do, if you're a person that is interested, and I'm not saying oh, everybody should start doing it. No, I mean, you do what you want. I mean, if you've just now started establishing yourself, then on YouTube, and you're like, I don't really feel like doing that right now, it's just, I don't really feel like I have an audience worthwhile doing that yet. And admittedly, Vidme is still kind of a small-ish community. It's gradually gaining more and more people, so it is going to get bigger. So, I mean, if you're one of those people that's take advantage of any opportunity you can get, you may want to go ahead and consider getting on that ship. In the event you want to gain some additional followings, or followers, for your channel and your type of content. Anyway, the way to do it over there is really simple. All you have to do is plop in the links to your videos, and then boom, bada bing, in a snap. It takes like maybe 15-20 minutes max for them to finally transfer the video over, and then all you really have to worry about is making thumbnails, because I mean, that's the only thing it doesn't transfer over are the thumbnails to the videos.
Why? Why must you torture me with Vidme talk? And why did you have to beat me? Rude. Don't be so hard on me.
I didn't get a hard on from... anyway, sorry. Nobody heard that. Anyway, enough of me rambling about technical video promotional stuff. Let's get on with our hard path here. I'm noticing we're not really getting much of a challenge, but hopefully that does change as we progress. The time to test the fruits of my training has come. Alrighty, show me your mysterious nature against my normal type if you can. Ooh. Considering ghost type don't have any effect on normal types. Ooh, I had to stop thinking. I'm like, oh my gosh. Type chart 101, dude. It was in the very beginning. Normal types did not affect ghost types, and ghost types had no effect on normal types. Although, strangely enough, for some reason, in the very, very ye olden days, ghost types had no effect on psychic type Pokemon. That for some reason was a thing. That was very weird. I'm glad they eventually fixed that in the second generation, but it's still to this day it baffles me how that's weird. Anyway, I don't know what you know what? I know what I'm talking about. I mean, besides the fact that I'm facing Ghastly with my Sentry here, and just poning the crap out of Morty's team here. Team of one Pokemon, that is. That is something I kind of wish they would have done, actually, is added, kind of like they did in the N64 version of this game. They chose to give them each opponent 3 Pokemon to choose from, and then they would just randomly choose it. That's part of me what I wish they would have done, because I think it would have definitely been a nice extra detail if they had gone that extra mile. But I also understand, this is, once again, it's on the handheld, so there's really only so much room they have for data to cram it on a little dinky-sized cartridge, so, you know, they had to be selective and prioritize. It's still not enough. Well, this battle will help me with my future training. Good to know. Good to know, good sir. What was I saying before? Oh, I was talking about... I know why I'm talking about past Pokemon, besides the fact that we were facing against Ghastly, which is a Generation 1 Pokemon.
Hello? Do you mind if I...
Oh, Bae, please, continue.
Oh, okay. Shall we start?
She is fine. She's fine. Okay, sorry. Had to get that out there. Get that on my systems. Like thump, 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 patta, 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 patta. It's like, oh, Jasmine, she's so bae. Seriously, I gotta stop with that. Right by now, that's probably annoying somebody. They're like, oh, again? Seriously, you're annoying me. You're annoying! Like how that sounds out of my mouth. It's not enough to give it the fact that the word annoy sounds silly enough when you hear somebody utter it, but it's weird hearing me say it because it's with an N instead of a sound like it with an M. You know, kind of like how Aaron from Game Grumps, when he does that, and he does this Yoda thing. That's kind of what it makes me think of. Not that I'm trying to compare myself to him by any means, no. I definitely don't find myself to be anywhere near his level of comedy. But that's just immediately what it made me think of, you know, in comparison. Now, what was I... Oh, yeah. Eventually, I'm going to speak my mind. I just recently finished transferring my Pokemon Yellow team over to my Pokemon Sun. You know, like when you had the chance to download Pokemon Yellow or Pokemon Red and Blue to your 3DS and then you played it. They finally gave an update. I think it was like February, middle of February. They finally decided to give us an option to transfer any Pokemon on those digital download softwares to the Pokemon Bank, and then basically from there to the Pokemon Sun or Moon games.
You're better than me. This is hard to say, really. But good luck.
You know, I'm realizing they're actually kind of reiterating the same stuff they said. Whitney's like the other one I've noticed who's kind of drastically changed her dialogue. Excuse me, I was trying not to burp there. Hi there! Come on in!
Oh, you again? Well, I've gotta tell you, I'm really good. And this time I know I'm gonna rock you. Now get ready.
Alright, Chuck, I believe in you. Just like I believe in my Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil! Yay! Cyndaquil! I just love Cyndaquil. I don't know why, out of the 3 starters. I mean, I know I love Meganium, which of course I've tweeted about, because I recently started, besides transferring Pokemon over, I've also been taking on the battle tree. And it's definitely been a process because, as many people know, the battle tree kind of cheats. The AI, I don't know what it is, but they're just exceptionally more of a pain in the butt to beat compared to the Battle Masons, the, what the heck else is there? The Battle Resort, this Battle Subway, all these different freaking versions of, basically this is the post-game stuff. You can test your team and see how strong they are, how well they stack up against the final in-game Pokemon that are like perfectly IV bred and built to basically just kick your butt 8 ways to Sunday, not even bat an eye at. I was recently, finally, after they transferred over, I've been recently doing a lot of things apparently, I've been uttering that phrase a lot, ugh.
Huh? Would you shut up and hurry up with that story? Because I'm Cyndaquil, yay!
And then Primate's having a temper tantrum because he's just really getting tired of listening to me. Oh, just stop it, then rambling! Okay, stop, dude, go ahead and push the A. Push the A button. Oh, man, I'm telling you, I'm gonna eventually get my thoughts out there. It's like a swirling vortex in my mind, like, all these different thoughts I want to share with you, but it's not quite getting out there in a cohesive and clear manner, and it's just driving me crazy.
Huh? I lost! Well, back to training 24/7!
This guy has some intense regimens. This is like the 3rd time he's told us he's going to train 24/7. It's any wonder he's not completely built like the Rock or the Hulk. Alright, Price. What crazy stuff have you seen with your eyes, with your old man wisdom and whatnot? Prepare to taste defeat. Well, alright then. I shall prove my skill once more. Once more with feeling, you say? Alright, well, let me pit my water type against your water type. And then we'll see how far that takes us both. Oh, jeez. So did I finally decide to just give up? No, okay. What was I... Oh, I was talking about the battle tree. I finally beat the single battle tree and the double battle tree, as well as recently the multi-battle tree challenges. It took some playing around and just finagling with my Pokemon from various games. Like, I have Pokemon from Heart Gold, X and Y, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Black and White, I mean, you name it, I've got a lot of different types of Pokemon I've brought over that are just amazing, really. So, to be able to use them and then beat the battle tree, like the most recent Pokemon challenge, three-dimensional. In handheld Pokemon game challenges, like the in-game, main game stuff, to be able to do that with a mixture of all these different games of Pokemon that I've accumulated over the years, it's kind of cool, really, when I sit down and think about it. And it's been kind of like a goal of mine, which is why I'm glad we have 7 generations of Pokemon. To have, like, a Pokemon from each generation, well as you can, because now since we have 7 generations of Pokemon, we can't really very well have all different generations on one team. You know, you're going to have to just form yourself, like, 2 teams at the very least to do that, but that was kind of a goal of mine, and I think that goal started when Generation 4 finally came around. I'll speak my words one of these days. It was kind of like a thing, I was like, huh, you know what'd be really cool is if somehow, someway I was able to make a team that just had, like, a Pokemon from each generation, and presently my team consists of, like, if I were to go head-to-head with somebody on a 6-on-6, it has something like Weezing, Meganium, oh jeez, where does it go from there? Luxray, Emboar, Greninja, and Mudsdale. Is that his name? Did I get that right? Or am I mixing it with Mudsbury? I think I got it right. I think it is Mudsdale. It might be Mudsbury, though. But yeah, that's my current 6 Pokemon team that's just ready to kick butt and take names. If not, then it's, you know, it's forever in beta just to shut up. Clearly you're done. That's my team. That's all I wanted to say about that. There we go. Yes, yes. Continue talking to yourself. You're crazy. Well, that aside, I must say I'm quite impressed. Very impressive indeed. You can overcome anything. Thank you. I'm glad I was able to, impress you, old man. Shut up with the old man stuff. Anyway, on to the 8th gym leader here. Alright, Claire.
You finally made it a third time, have you? Well, I wonder if you've improved since the last time. I guess I'll be the one to test you.
Mistress Claire, bring on your test, because I'm about to school you and turn you into the teacher. Oh yes, then you'll be calling me the one with the ME, or the PhD. Actually, I don't have a PhD or an ME. I don't even have a bachelor's yet. That may change over time. Hopefully, possibly, I don't know. It is kind of a goal in the back of my mind. I'm like, yeah, eventually I kind of want to at least get a bachelor's. If I do decide to go in and be, yeah, let's go for an ME, a master's, or not an ME, but an ME would be master's in education, I think, but just a master's degree in general. It might be in education, I don't know yet. Shh! Don't tell my mom that, I'm telling you, she's already like, seriously, she would be like over the moon if she heard me utter that phrase that I'm suddenly interested again in like not re-entering, but proceeding and continuing with the education degree. And the other reason I kind of want to do that, at the very least, is to say, yeah, I completed it, and also, I've gotten this far, you know, I've gotten a lot of progress done on it, and there's like a portion in the back of my mind where I'm like, yeah, I was burnt out. Yes, I'm very much scared of, you know, whenever I do return and basically restart back up, trying to go and take the classes, you know? Because, you know, when it comes to going for a degree, you're going to find yourself coming to a point once you've got past the Associate of Arts position, or portion of it, where you have to take all those classes that are just mindless and easy for most of us, you know? Maybe there's a few that are challenging, and then it's like, oh. But, you know, if you pass them with a C, then it's like, I don't care, because that doesn't have any bearing as to my main interest in what degree I'm going for.
You're pretty good. But there are others above you, I'll have you know.
Yeah, we know. The Elite Four. Let's go and continue on to the Elite Four!